Hey there, welcome to My Green Pets. I'm William Green. I hope you'll forgive me. I'm feeling very, very proud today. I just got my Cycnoches Fire Embers back from the Denver show, Fall Orchid show, and I am absolutely stunned with the awards that this plant has earned. This ribbon is for first place in the Cycnoches category, which honestly, I think there were only two Cycnoches in the whole show. This is for best flower in the 600s category, so that was all the Catasetonii, and there were several other groups as well. The plant earned an 86-point award of merit, and it also received an 82-point certificate of cultural merit. So I am just over the moon with this plant. Let's have a good look at it. It really came out beautifully. The spikes, as grew out exactly at the same time, opened up exactly at the same time. And I used some floral wire back here to separate the two spikes, just to kind of push them apart. And I just kind of stuck that in there the last week when the very first flowers started opening, and they just could not have opened more perfectly. It's really just, the timing was impeccable. This flower was still a bud when it was judged yesterday, and I just got super, super lucky because as you know, these flowers are spring-loaded, and if you touch the column, you can cause the pollen to pop off. You can see that this one has been popped. I popped this one Friday afternoon or Friday morning when I was driving it down, and you can see that today it's already started to color change, and it's going to be wilting. A couple of other ones got popped sometime during the show. But the majority of the flowers, honestly, did not pop their pollen, and I think that that's really impressive. Like this spike, none of the front-facing flowers have dropped their pollen. So that's wonderful. But yeah, I'm just super, super, I don't even know what to say. I'm just so grateful and excited. I named the plant Patience because I have been aiming for a certificate of cultural merit or any kind of cultural award for definitely the last 10 years since I started growing seriously. And so here it is. So this is Cycnoches Fire Embers Patience, AM, AOS, and CCM AOS. So couldn't be more excited, couldn't be more proud. Let's hop in the tent and see if there's anything else interesting happening. Actually, before we do, right here in the windowsill, we have my Clivia miniata. I'm going to put it back up in the window in a second. And it's got two sets of flowers opening up. And yeah, now let's go look in the tent and see what's going on. Ooh, kind of stinky in here. Bulbophyllum echinolabium is open and doing its stinky thing. And I took Friday night, I got some inspiration, and I took all the Catasetonii out, and I gave them really good dousings in the shower, and I sprayed all their leaves with neem oil solution. So they've all been officially treated for mites. And I'm also getting, hopefully that's going to knock back the mite population a little bit, and then I'm getting another shipment of a predatory mite species coming in later this week to hopefully continue to work on that mite problem. But I staked up a couple of different plants. This one, Cycnoches bronze vixen, is actually bigger than Cycnoches vartsvichii. I didn't realize that because it was leaning over so far, but I staked it with this white stake here, and you can see the spike developing over here. That's going to be the next one to, well, that's not going to be the next one to bloom, but it's going to be blooming in a couple months. Right next to it, we've got an unnamed hybrid. This is Alexis Jesus Pardo by Dark Swan, also with a nice spike there, pushing out. And the next one to bloom is going to be this guy. This is Cycnoches cooperi. This is my bronze clone. And at this stage, I can't get an accurate count on the flowers. I kind of get lost as I'm counting them. But this, at first glance, looks like it may have as many or more than my previous Cycnoches cooperi that just bloomed a couple weeks ago. So we are in for a repeat performance of Cycnoches cooperi, which is super exciting. You'll also notice that my Cloacias are ginormous. This is grapefruit pink, Rebecca Northern grapefruit pink. Look how big the bulbs are compared to last year and the previous years. I mean, what did I do different this year? Well, this cottage cheese container is a pet method. It's potted in pet method, so it's all sphagnum. There's some rocks in the bottom, and there is a small, maybe 1.5 centimeter reservoir of water at the bottom. This thing has absolutely exploded. Next to it, we've got another Rebecca Northern. This is Aurora. You can see Aurora's bulbs are also fattening up quite a bit, but not as big as grapefruit pink here. So I've learned my lesson. Pet method really works. Now, actually, now that I say that, it looks like this back bulb is rotting. Oops, that's not good. Oops. Well, hopefully that doesn't spread. I might have to pull that off. That's not good at all. Other Cycnoches doing something interesting. Not really at this time, but yeah, excited about that. This Dowiana rosita is finishing a leaf and getting closer and closer to blooming for sure. Let's see. I told you I've been worried about Hal's leaves, and because they're kind of turning yellow, and this one's kind of spotty, and I'm like, what's going on here? So I unpotted this plant on Friday night, and the roots looked fabulous. I mean, green roots everywhere, all over the place. So I'm not quite as worried about the plant as I was, although I would like to know why these leaves are yellowing like that. I'm not quite sure what the deal is. My Bulbophylla medusae, this is Miami, awarded back in the 1980s. You can see 2 spikes on Miami, and those will be blooming out very soon, actually. Very, very soon. So looking forward to those. Always a favorite. And as they start to push out, they become a little bit adjustable, so I can kind of control where they grow out to bloom. But you got to be careful because they will snap off. Callia maxima back here, my cerulean has got buds in the sheath pushing up, so we're going to see that bloom soon. And this other Callia Dowiana rosita has got a huge growth pushing out after finishing an earlier one. Also very exciting. I don't expect that to be big enough to bloom, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? And that is just about all the excitement that I can handle for one day. I don't know about you. This guy looks like he's closing up. Get a look at Hal over here. So yeah, it's been a big weekend, and I just couldn't be happier about the way things turned out. Just completely blown away. So that's gonna be it for today, and I will keep you updated next weekend with how everything's going. Until then, I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next time right here on My Green Pets. I'm William Green. See ya.